1993's Falling Down.
Yeah.
We were falling down, but I was graduating that year, so
Do the falling down. Do the falling down. Do the falling down. Do the falling down.
The legendary far-right classic.
Hang on. I don't know if this is a political movie.
Oh, man.
I think it's been politicized.
Fair. That's fair.
Actually, looking back on it, I think that Michael Douglas is the first Tea Partier. Because
This is a Joel Schumacher joint. I don't think I love Joel Schumacher as a filmmaker.
He's a derision because of Batman, because of Batman and Robin.
Asked recently what will set his new Batman film apart from its predecessors, Batman and Robin director Joel Schumacher said, quote, "In this one, all the costumes will have nipples."
This is the relationship advice segment of the show. All right.
I'm seeing right now, like that. It is what it is. So
I think
luckily,
that's what Schumacher is trying to say.
my wife dyed her hair so much
Right.
I don't know what it is anymore. So Nash got a blonde, Bob has a light strawberry, and I'm not sure what James has, but we're good.
I don't have anything. Okay, I'm in a partnership. All right.
Okay. Don't push him to falling down.
Wow. I'm not trying to move to Havasu just yet.
So
That's
to
why
speak.
we do this show.
Yeah.
For the money, right?
The cash money.
for the cash moolah.
Yeah.
Doing this for the big bucks.
For the cash.
Thank God we have all these amazing sponsors. Shout out to
Shout out to
movie theaters.
Yeah.
Avenue 54.
Yep.
Great sponsor.
All of
for what
our
we do here.
amazing sponsors. We can't thank you enough, allowing us to fly out great special guests like James and
Thank you.
Chris
Yeah.
across the globe.
Yeah, it took me.
Papusa lady on Figueroa, thank you.
My arms are
coming.
tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the Avenue 54 Film Club review of 1993's Falling Down.
Yeah.
We were falling down, but I was graduating that
down.
year, so.
Do the falling down. Do the falling down. Do the falling down. Do the falling down.
Graduating that year, so I was falling up and turning the tassels.
Yeah.
So.
The legendary far-right classic.
Hang on. I don't know if this is a political movie.
Oh, man.
I think it's been politicized.
Fair. That's fair.
actually, looking back on it, I think that Michael Douglas is the first Tea Partier.
This is a
It's
Joel.
a movie about frustration.
It is a movie about frustration, yes.
A movie about traffic. LA traffic.
I know that. Here, give me the phone.
And it's a fantasy movie at the end of the day. Perhaps a white man fantasy, yes. But, like, I have certainly felt when I've been in traffic, God, I would love to just smash. Just leave my car. Just leave the car. I mean, what would happen if I just left the car?
Yes.
Undoubtedly the exact same storyline that Michael Douglas goes through.
Oh,
is
yeah.
exactly what would happen.
Yeah.
Let Bob get to it.
I'm sorry.
I don't.
Stepping up, Bob.
This is great.
I am
This
digressing.
is great.
By describing what's going on in the movie. I'm digressing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. How dare you? This is a Joel Schumacher joint. I don't think I love Joel Schumacher as a filmmaker.
He's a derision because of Batman, because of Batman and Robin.
Asked recently what will set his new Batman film apart from its predecessors, Batman and Robin director Joel Schumacher said, quote, "In this one, all the costumes will have nipples."
I think I like his movies, quite a few of them, but I don't love anything. Like Flatliners is great. It's fun. I like it. Lost Boys is great. It's fun.
Yeah.
I like it. This was great and fun. I like it.
Fun?
Yeah. Is this not a fun movie? This is not a fun movie to
No,
you?
it was fun. It was fun.
is.
It's fun to go on that fantasy adventure of like, oh, how could I ruin my life? We've all done that when traveling. Like, oh my gosh, how can I ruin my life the worst possible, but best
Yeah.
possible way?
Yeah.
And then Michael Douglas does it.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Well, it is. I do think it's like it was politicized at the time. There was some, I actually listened to Schumacher talking about at the time that it was like Rush Limbaugh's favorite movie or something.
Wow.
And he was like, then like you either did something really good or really bad.
Yeah.
And he was like, I think that, people would say like, was he a good guy or a bad guy? The Michael Douglas character. And he was like, my answer was always yes. And
Right.
then,
Anti-villain.
yeah,
He only killed white people,
yeah.
right?
Well,
I mean,
did he? Did he? Oh.
yeah.
A white person.
Yeah, I think he only shot the Latino guy in the leg.
Yeah.
So
He was already in a car accident.
yeah, who was already
saved it.
injured.
Yeah, he was
so-
already trying to drive by him.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
it was like, that was him.
Fuck you, motherfucker!
There. See? That's the concept.
And then he gave the golf guy a heart attack with the shotgun. But that wasn't really his fault.
But
That
he
guy
was-
had a coronary problem.
He was also a white, I believe.
He was
the
definitely
golf
a white.
man was a white.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For you old men have nothing better to do?
What's wrong with you? Your heart? What can I do? Where are your pills? Well, I guess you're out of luck, aren't you?
Given the spirit of Halloween, you paint his face white,
What?
dye his hair green.
Huh?
He's Joker? You thinking he's Joker?
That's where we're at.
Okay. So he's
That's
a
where we're
Joker.
at.
He's
So
a
it's
Joker.
a lot of
yeah.
like that connotation with it.
Joker surrogate.
Because it is a Batman, Schumacher has the Batman connection. So this is like the origin
A
story
lot
of
of
the
that
Joker.
connotation.
Got
with
you.
it, so
Okay.
I just threw that out there right now.
I know you
I didn't
did.
think about
I
it.
I know you
noticed.
did.
Charlie, we got a goddamn nut here!
But there was a lot of
There's a
characters
lot
who
of
were like on the
being peed
verge of
on.
falling down, right? There was the
Yes.
other black guy who was like falling down, who wore the same shirt as him, who was in
True.
the same outfit, who was
True.
like, and he gets immediately arrested because he was about to
he
fall
was
down.
he was
like,
in
"Oh, so
front of
close."
the bank and he was complaining.
You told me that I was not economically viable. This is what happens if you're not economically viable!
Everyone's being screwed over by this capitalism
high-tech
system.
The system. The
Yeah.
system is grinding people out.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think Robert Duvall's character was basically him also. They're like
Yes.
those guys that are just forgotten. They're
Yeah.
like looked past by everybody.
Yes.
And then there's this like boiling point where I've finally had it fucking
Yeah,
enough.
a good man pushed
Yes.
too far.
and when you think about it at the beginning, he gets out the car based off the traffic and he gets to the point where he's armored up
right.
and he has a fucking bazooka and he shoots that in the goddamn construction.
Charlie, we got a goddamn nut here!
In the goddamn
You
construction.
gotta pull the mic in a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So to speak. I ain't trying to get too close.
Well, no, you need to for good audio.
I'm just saying I ain't
Otherwise,
trying to be
the
like
audio's bad.
weird about it. So
It's not a gay thing.
So
It's
the
just-
audience don't
it's
be
just
like,
good
"Hey."
audio. You think somebody's gonna go? That guy's got that mic awfully close to his mouth. He must be gay.
Hold up. Fall down. Gotta fall down.
you know, so to speak, he's falling down 1993.
You tell us something your mom doesn't know. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. You better be careful.
But yeah, there was a lot of that to it. So I look at, he had some anger with construction.
Charlie, we got a goddamn nut here.
He had some anger with
Hang
the
on, though,
shirt.
Yeah,
Chris.
some anger
Yeah.
with some.
Uh-huh.
with
You have
construction.
falling down glasses on right now.
You
though.
do have falling down glasses on.
Hang on for 1 second.
Did anybody check his bag? Look at his bag.
Are you a briefcase
Take
right now?
Take a look at his bag.
Look at the falling down.
I'm a
They're
black
not
man with
falling
a
down on us
do-rag.
right now.
First of all, I'm a black man with a do-rag with
Yeah.
a Spike Lee frames.
Hey,
I hope
everybody
I
can
hope
fall
that, I hope
down.
that translates to Spike Lee frames, but I am falling down.
Yeah.
As a black
Anybody
man.
can fall down. It's not just the whites. People fall down often.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's falling down.
I think that look.
it was
that,
so ahead of its time.
yeah, that's part of the like draw from an audience is everybody knows what it feels like to like be at your boiling point, and you're just like
Yeah.
fuck all of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm past my limit, and I'm just gonna fucking blow a gasket, and then he gets to like live that out for you. But I do think there's obviously he's a racist, you know, and
some
shows
extent.
that.
To some
Wait,
extent.
where was he being racist?
I
though?
don't know.
Where was
Within the
racism?
first
Well-
5 minutes, he goes, "We let you in this country, and you don't
Oh, yeah,
speak
yeah.
our
Well,
language
it's
properly."
Not Chinese. I'm Korean. Whatever. You come to my country, you take my money, you don't even have the grace to learn how to speak my language.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that part. I forgot about that part. I forgot about that part.
I mean,
Yeah.
he draws the line somewhere because the Nazi guy who's got Nazi Santa
Doesn't
in,
like that guy. Doesn't like that
in his
guy.
back room.
Kills that guy.
That's a little far for him.
It's
He
only
tries to
murder
hand
he
him the
made- it's only
Cyclone
murder he
B
committed.
can.
Doesn't like that.
Yeah, that he does draw the line somewhere.
You know what was in this? Zyklon B. What the Nazis had? We're the same, don't you see? You're not the same. I'm an American. You're a sick asshole.
But there's some racism
He's a
floating
moderate.
around in him. Yeah, he's a moderate.
He's a centrist. He's really a centrist. He's like he has this line where he's like, "No, I can't go there."
No, I think any hint of that these days would be far right. Yeah, I think
Well,
you're
the
right.
times
You're
have
far.
changed, haven't they? They've
Back then, he was a center.
The black man
definitely
sitting
a
next to the
centrist.
white guy hearing this shit.
His character is, who are these people in my country and where's my gun?
In Bush Senior '92, he was a centrist, probably.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
He's a guy. I don't always make black hat, white hat cowboy movies.
Almost never.
People are pretty flawed. I am.
But also the women in this movie are not portrayed in a great light. They
Not the smartest, are they?
Which is it, feet or yards?
That's up to the judge. Does he drink?
Oh, I thought you meant the judge.
They seem to be wanting the men to fall down.
Right.
They're pushing them to fall down.
Yeah. Mom's totally batshit kooky.
Mom's back
Yeah.
slapped a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Mom's back slapped a lot of shit. And that was fine.
Mom's like, "Have you noticed anything
That was
wrong with
foul,
them?"
Mom.
And Mom's like, "Well, he was quiet during dinner."
Yeah, that's foul. That's foul, Mom.
That's the extent, huh?
That's
That's
foul.
how we know he's a
Yeah.
nutcase. Yeah. Well, and they do, play up the thing where the cop's talking to the ex-wife, to Barbara Hershey, and he's like, so did he strike the girl? And she's like, well, no. He's like, well, did he strike you? And she's like, well, no, but
Not exactly.
There were times when I thought he was going to, but I just didn't want to wait until he got around to it, kind of thing.
I'm
Maybe
not
you should
trying
get
to put a lot on
counseling or something.
demographic, but I said it when we started. Fellas, if you were a brunette, you guys got to be prepared, bro. Like that could be the end of a lot of shit that you got going on.
this is the relationship advice segment
It's
of
the
the
I'm
show.
just saying, like, that's
thing,
just,
All right.
that's just shit I'm seeing right now. Like that, it is what it is. So
I think
luckily,
That's what Schumacher is trying to say.
my wife dyed her hair so much I
Right.
don't know what it is anymore. So Nash got a blonde, Bob has a light strawberry, and I'm
I
not
have a
sure
light
what
strawberry.
James has, but we're good.
I don't have anything. Okay, I'm in a partnership. All right.
Okay. Don't push him to falling down.
Wow. I'm not trying to move to Havasu just yet.
The metaphor of Duval going to Havasu is also
that's
it's
crazy.
like put out to pasture.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's
That's
like, oh,
super
you're done.
crazy.
And by the end of the movie, he doesn't retire.
No, he falls down also.
Crazy.
He also falls down.
He
It's
al-
two sides of the same coin.
He gave it up. Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm not retiring anymore.
I'm still a cop.
No, I can't be home with my wife all the time. I
Yeah.
need somewhere to go to.
Well, she's
That's
also his wife is played to be very, very kooky. Like no one would want to be at home with that woman.
When are you coming home?
I don't know.
Don't tell me you don't know. I want to know when the hell you're coming home now!
The way she's acting on the phone with them over and over.
Yeah, and he does stand up to her in the end, in the third
His
act.
falling down
And
moment.
his falling down moment,
Yeah.
and he's
Yep.
like, "Shut up and make me some chicken."
Yep.
And that's like the hero moment. That's our
Yes.
hero.
Yes.
Is telling the woman to shut up with the skin
With
on.
the skin. We
Leave
gotta
the
have
skin on the chicken.
For
Also.
whatever reason.
Now, I'll get home when I'm finished, and not 1 second before. Now, is that clear? Is that clear?
You don't have to bite my head off.
And you have dinner ready and waiting for me. Okay? And Amanda, you leave the skin on the chicken. All right?
Okay.
Goodbye.
He needed the skin on the chicken.
Okay.
She wasn't doing it that way.
Okay.
So
This is my Robert.
Yeah.
This is my Robert Duvall
he
impression.
put it out there.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. You're falling down. Okay. We all fall down. That's all right. Okay. Yeah, we're having a fall down. We're all having a fall down here. Let's fall down together. Let's all fall down together. Let's fall
Yeah.
down.
No. So he is the hero, and then
I don't think we should fall down. And then he gets loud. It is interesting to think about his character from Colors and her character from this is very similar.
yeah.
Like they were last day of the job.
Last day of the job. You know.
It's almost like a continuation of the character. Like
Right.
at the end of Colors, he decided
To be a desk jockey instead of dying.
Yeah,
He's a
he
desk
got murdered.
jockey.
yes,
Yeah.
Not trying to avoid the streets.
Right, yeah.
and then had a kid that
Yeah.
died, and then
Yeah.
falling down
Sids.
is Colors too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Falling down kind of
Trying to stay
It's kind of Colors too.
behind the desk. At least that's what they wanted him to do.
falling down, falling down.
But yeah, it did work well, I think, for both of those audiences, because like for the Republican or for the right wing, it was like, here's our hero, and then like for the left wing, it was like, see how ridiculous these Republicans are.
Well, it's also like there's the hero, kill him.
Yeah.
Like for the left wing, they're like, yeah, get him, yeah,
Right.
he's a bad,
Right.
and then he dies. So it works. Everybody's happy.
That's what I'm
at the
saying.
end.
It-
Yeah,
I think
everybody's-
it plays well for both, you know.
It's so funny how it had 30 years on. It hasn't changed like that much. Like this is 30 years ago. This movie came out, basically 28 years ago. Yeah.
the traffic's still terrible, still hot as
Still
shit.
terrible in LA.
Cops still suck.
Not really the cholos you see like you see back in the day, but
Yeah, those cholos was kind of like,
I
I
mean,
was also like movie cholos. Like
Yeah.
they
were
don't
movie
really, they don't think
cholos,
ever
yeah.
existed like that.
yeah.
Doing, mister?
Thinks he's being funny.
I'm not laughing.
I'm not either.
Wait a minute. Hold it, fellas.
Motherfucker, give us your motherfucking briefcase.
Yeah, stereotypical.
Yeah, he tries to get very realistic with the Michael Douglas character and like really get into the psychology of what the fuck's going on with him as he's breaking down. But then like every time he brings in one of these like opposing characters that he has to like fight against, they're all kind of ridiculous, you know?
yeah, the driver was white with a neck tattoo.
Yeah.
It was like
Razorback's chest piece.
Yeah, with
it
the,
was like,
Arkansas fan.
it's kind of figuring out.
I don't know what kind of thing what he was into.
Hey.
but
Right, but he did a good job. Like the psychology of Metalist, he was like a child. He was like a little boy, right?
Yeah.
He was like, it was very much like I just wanted to be the way that and we want to be together, and everyone's happy and quiet. And it's just like you just it's a very boomeristic. Like, okay, we love them. We landed. Remember when we landed on the moon? I don't know. I'm Jack Nicholson right there, but
they had a lot of Jack Nicholson in them though. But yeah, you're right. A lot of that stuff going on.
Where he was promised one version of the world, and the world that he has isn't the way that it is.
Yeah.
And then he's super upset, and he wants he wants the world to be different than it is. And that's always going to be an unhappiness formula.
Yeah.
If you think the world's this way and it's this way.
Right.
It's
and
like,
I think that's a good point, like that his character had like a childish view. Because even when you do get to see like the darkest parts of why Barbara Hershey left him or whatever on that videotape, it was like, no, I bought her the horsey. She's going to sit on it. I don't care if she's crying right now. Put her on the horsey. Yeah. We're going to get it on the videotape. Yeah. It's like a child wanting to get what they want and not like taking in the context of the situation.
Giddy up, okay. Please, Beth, just please. Horsey, Beth, damn it, just take her and put her on the horse.
He played the character really well, and like I bought it 100%. And when he's having those meltdown scenes, there's a lot of great acting moments in there. And then, but the hero of the story is Robert Duvall, and his hero moment is shooting an unarmed man. You know what I mean? And then after he shoots an unarmed man who has a squirt gun, that's when he finally decides. He's like, I'm not quitting.
I love this cop shit.
And that's the fucking skirt, and he actually shot him first.
Yeah,
so
that's what they did. The LAPD.
He wiped his face
because the squirt gun got him. The squirt gun got him.
Yeah. So imagine that bullshit. Come on, as they would say, "Come on, my nigga." Come on, my nigga.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a weird note to end on.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Especially because it was like right around the riots, right? It was right around like Rodney King.
93,
I think,
92 had just ended. So you're obviously looking at the riots that probably had a lot of coexistence with that at that time, them shooting that movie.
Yeah. It's like this, there's been, everyone's so like, oh, you can't, like angry white people are bad. Bad angry white people, you know? And it's like, but that's true.
Angry white people are bad.
The Korean effect, though. So you had the Korean effect during the riot.
But
angry Korean people. The first scene. You know what I mean? The first scene. The angry Korean guy that was just like, hurry up and buy it.
Yeah, I wanted to see him taking.
I don't think he said that.
I told you the guy crazy.
He didn't say that.
I wanted to see him on the roof.
He didn't say that, but in the sense of Marlon Wayans and the rest of the motherfuckers, like, hurry up and buy. And that's how he kind of treated that shit. He was watching the white guy. When he walked through the door, I don't know if it said niggers, but it said, it may have said wiggers, but when he walked through the door, and, he started checking them on the Coca-Cola. So that's how that transpired.
He was upset about inflation in 1993.
Yeah.
And now we have it to the point where,
thank God he died, right?
I mean, we're ready. There's going to be a lot more falling downs. All I'm saying is that there's going to be a lot more falling downs.
You don't see too many falling downs. The falling downs you have are like teenage kids. Like, where's the last middle-aged falling down guy we had?
You're right.
No,
you're
it's all MK
right.
Ultra, Programmed to Kill.
Yeah, you see that shit on the news.
But now we're falling in. Now we have to fall in. Let's take that white anger and fall inward, and form the angry white person inside of us to get in the traffic within, and then take the MAC-10 and put it on ourselves.
I do not condone
symbolically and spiritually.
As much as it's funny.
Light the fire, and then we transmogrify, and we transform, and we transdux into a higher consciousness.
Transmogrify? Is that a thing?
It can be if you choose it. It will be.
If you choose
this is what falling in is.
All right. Shout out to the Sir Mix-a-Lot blow up ass cheeks, though. That was pretty
That really
phenomenal.
was
If that was a real marketing thing that they ran in '93, shout out to Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Absolutely.
People waiting to use the phone here.
There are?
Yeah.
The people want to use the phone.
That's right, you selfish asshole.
Jeez, that's too bad because you know what?
What?
Yeah,
was
Tower
incredible.
Records to whatever record store that was at the time. That was big.
Michael Douglas,
That was really big.
Anaconda, don't want none unless it's got buns, hun.
And, yo. Any given time of this day in the earth, we ain't having it. They're not dealing with that shit right now. Not in 2023.
I don't know what that means. But
Not some butt cheeks outside.
You can do side bends or sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt.
Some amazing gorilla butt cheeks in front of the store. You can have a gorilla. Yo, don't get it twisted. You can have a gorilla promoting car sales.
Talk to me.
But you cannot have some major gorilla butt
And
cheeks.
why is that?
Charlie, we got a goddamn nut here.
You're a sick asshole.
Great
And
points.
why
right
is
now.
that?
You were making some fantastic points.
Can we
right now.
fall down about that?
Yeah.
That's
this
worth
day and
falling
age.
down.
really
But you
going
should
on.
fall
I'm just
in.
saying.
What we should do,
I am
again,
just saying.
thank you, Nash, fall in. If we fall into ourselves.
All this animal-based advertising. Where's all the butt cheeks and tits? You know.
I
It's
know.
like,
and I want to
geez.
fall out, and I want to fall down, but I'm
Right.
going to fall in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Oh yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
If I felt some type of way and I felt like I was giraffe, I didn't feel like Jeffrey was someone I needed to identify with.
Charlie, we got a goddamn nut here.
My kids love giraffes, so
I'm so glad we could give like a clear message to this podcast and like
I want to do
what
a
we
TED
took away
Talk
from the
dressed
film.
as Michael Douglas talking about falling in
Right.
with a briefcase.
Yeah.
in the spirit of Halloween.
This
in
would
the
be
spirit of
good.
Halloween.
Yeah, nice little PSA. All right, so
Beautiful.
5-star rating. What do we got, boys?
Oh wow!
Where are we at?
On something brand new that doesn't happen often unless it's on the news.
Okay.
I would say I give it a 3.5, low key.
You're a sick asshole.
Charlie, we got a goddamn nut here.
Wow.
All right,
That's
What
huge.
I mean by that,
That's huge
and
right
what
now.
I mean by
That's
that, I
huge.
mean like 3.5 on
That's
the sense,
huge.
like
Wait, what was brand new on the news?
Brand
What-
new.
it's
Low
brand
key.
new, like
This
it's
is-
High key,
something
low
that
key.
you don't see on a regular basis.
You don't see
It's
this.
brand new for what we
3.5. He's at
Oh,
3.5.
the 3.5. The
Yeah,
3.5
God
was
damn.
newsworthy.
That's huge.
Okay.
Am I
All
the
right.
only one high?
That's a big deal. 3.5, man. Yeah. Wow. Put that on the glass.
Yeah, I got
All right. Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
I gotta go. Doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
High key, low key.
Oh, you gotta get that to Please give me that.
High key, low key.
All right.
4. I gave it 4 falling downs.
4 falling down.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you gotta put that on the glass.
I'll give it a solid 3 Republicans.
Yeah.
I'll give it.
Defense contractors.
Solid 3 blues.
Yeah.
I
mean, he was a bad Republican to get fired from a defense contracting job, by the way. I mean, how do you get in the 90s? We're doing the Gulf War.
Right.
How are you
Yeah.
getting fired
During
from
the Gulf War.
like there's like the money was flowing. He
Yeah.
was a terrible
the
employee.
motherfucking name in
said-
the credits was defense. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was also
Defense
a little
wins
weird. Yeah.
championships.
That was really crazy.
She called him Bill, but they titled him
They
in his
titled him
credits. They
defense.
gave him defense.
Yeah. He's basically a founding father. What were the founding fathers if not a bunch of gentlemen who were falling down
Right.
against the English?
Right.
They all fell down together.
Right.
We
They
all
just
fall down together.
gotta hit that American breaking point.
Yes.
All right.
Fall in.
Well,
Perfect autumn movie, by the way. Ooh, it's fall. Fall season. Ooh, sweater season. Ooh, we're gonna fall. Falling down.
you
Ooh,
close with a pun.
fall back.
Yes.
So to speak.
Don't forget to set your clocks and fall down.
And
Fall down next week.
Don't- Yeah, fall down next week.
I love it.
Reset your clock.
Yeah, we have to. I can't. The Avenue 54 Film Club does recommend falling down.
Yeah.
All
Yes,
right?
but we
Watch
do
it.
recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah, falling down. Check it out.
$2.99 on
it out.
Amazon.
Who's $2.99?
Schumacher was a crib.
Charlie, we got a goddamn nut here. You! Fucking guy back there with a bazooka.
Gotta pull that thing off.
What thing?
That thing. Pull it off and then pull on both ends. The whole thing gets bigger.
Like this?
Yeah. Now flip that thing up. It's kind of like your aimer.
How do you know about this?
Oh, I saw it on TV. Hey, man, what's the name of the movie?
Huh?
What's the name of the movie you're making?
Under construction. You like it?
Yeah, it's all right. Man, where's the cameras?
The camera's run. All right, just stand back. All right. All right, what do I do now?
Well, just look through the camera what you're aiming at. Hey, man, what you aiming at?
That, the yellow monster down there.
Yeah, well, look at it and pull the trigger. It's really easy.
Where's the trigger?
It's that one right there. But aim first, man.
Okay.
Look out!
Nothing happened.
Must have been a dud or something like that.